Okay, I just got a new Ryobi 10-inch compound miter saw, and this is the unboxing of it. I'll show you how easy it is to put together. As soon as you open the box, it's got the dust collection bag. Set that to the side for a moment, and you can take the whole top tray out if you like. It's just the easiest. Just grab a hold of it and get to the meat and potatoes of it. Here's your instruction book right here. And but we don't need instruction books. We have YouTube. Anyways, I'm gonna set that to the side. And then here is the miter saw. It comes pretty much mostly assembled. So just grab it by the handle right here, and pull it out of the box. Okay, since I'm one-handed, I'm gonna grab it over here because I'm trying to hold my phone with the other. And I'm just setting it right down. Take the plastic off. And I was kidding about their owner's manual. You always want to read the safety instructions, of course. And speaking of safety, always wear safety goggles. Safety goggles these days are much cooler than they used to be. Here's my safety goggles. See there? Much more hip than they used to be. These are only about $5. In fact, I'll try to put a link to these goggles as well as the miter saw in the video description, so you can check it out. Okay, and then read your little notices here about the power and whatnot. Just undo the cord. Throw this away, and then this right here is where your dust collection bag is. All you gotta do is just squeeze these tabs together. Squeeze the tabs together, and just put it right on there, just like that. It sticks up in the air, and then to unlock it, I want to come over here, and you got to push down just a little bit on it to relieve the pressure. When it's new, it's got this these little straps here that you want to cut off. So I'll get my snips here, or a knife, or a pair of scissors. There you go. And then get rid of that. Get rid of that. And this one is kind of loose going this way. So to tighten that up, from there you can see down here you want to make sure that's on 0. And then just let's get it tight by reaching back here. This big old dial right here. Just put a firm turn on that, and that'll keep it from going all wacky on you. Okay? And then this little gadget here holds your board in place. Hold your board in place while you're trying to sew. You never have enough hands, right? So it's a nice invention. And this is easily put in. You just drop it in here, and then it's like a clamp or a vise. So you put your board in here, and then snug it down, and it'll hold it while you're cutting. And you can switch it to this side also. Very nice. And then to move the rest of these, right now it's set up on a 45 cut. This little arrow tells you how, or it's actually a 46 cut is what it's typically set on. But you want it on 0, no angle, then to make just a square 90-degree cut. This thing, this comes with batteries, because this Ryobi has a laser guide, and I'm just a big fan of using the good old eyeball So I don't use that. But if you want to put the batteries in, feel free to go ahead. I'm not even going to bother. So read the instructions for that one. Anyways, this one part here. Okay, this is the handle for moving the changing angles. So you screw this in here, and once you get it screwed in, you'll be able to move it around. Okay. As you're moving it around, so you get a square cut. It's got these little grooves that you lock into it. So as soon as you get in 0, you know it, and then you just snug this down. You don't want to crank this thing down, but just snug it down so that it's not going to move it on you. There you go. And very important, make sure that your guard is operationable, and always keep your fingers out of there, because that blade is sharp. So when you're operating, just make sure it's working properly by grabbing the handle up here, and just by pressing down, and it should move out of the way as it goes down. And anyways, that's it. So it's pretty much assembled already, and I hope that helped. See ya. Okay, and if your miter saw, your Ryobi miter saw is in the lock position, meaning it's down and it won't come up. It's this little thing here, and you just hold onto the handle, press down slightly, and then pull this out and rotate it, and then lift straight up, and then lock it. So if you want it to stay down, like for storage, you just do that, and then turn this until it catches, and push it in. There you go. So it just pushes in and pulls out. It feels like it doesn't even need to turn. So just push in and pull out. Okay, there you go. Okay, now I'm feeling bad because for everybody who does want to use the laser guide, I know that I don't like to use them. I just like to use the eye. But if you have this Ryobi and you want to have the laser guide work, just put it down here in the lock position, and then this is your battery compartment right here. You just open it up, put the batteries in, and this is your on-off switch for your laser. And it takes 2 AAAs that come with it. So open up the package of AAAs, and you take the batteries and put them in here. One battery, let's back it a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then put the lid back on, put the screw back on, and just snug it down. You don't want to strip it. And this is the switch to turn the laser on and off. And here's what it looks like. Come on, see, it's got a little laser guide. So if you want to use a laser guide, that's it. And then this switch is only for the laser. It has nothing to do with this. So don't forget to turn it off or your batteries will wear out. Okay, hope that helped. So, one thing I want to tell you here, right out of the box, works great. This little device here is kind of cool. It just drops in this side or this side. What this is for, it's to hold your lid for you. So, when you get your piece lined up, hold it in place, and you tighten this down right here, snug it down pretty firmly, and then you get your laser guide to show you which one, where your cut's going to be. So, also, let me show you, it's real easy to cut. It works real nice, blade sharp,
And the blade, when you're lining up, just do a little test cut so you can see where your blade lines up with your saw. So for example, I'll show you what happens here. Alright, so the laser guide's good. It just cuts just to the left. Right. Okay, this is good. The blade cuts just to the left of the laser, right along the left side of the laser. So just keep that in mind when you're lining up for your cuts, and you'll be great.